and shed light. He said,
"Look at me, son, I'm having a ball."
I'm not a bum and I'm above the law. I got friends that love me for my money and an ex-wife who wants it all from me. To get this far, I stepped on a lot of people. I had to be a star, and you can be the sequel. He said,
"Have a nice day."
He drove off in a Rolls, and that's the way it goes. Now I was driving through a prairie, met a girl named Cherry. She came with me, I felt merry. We started talking later in the day, and this is what she had to say. "Now what can you do for me in your life? Do you have enough money to make me your wife? Cause nothing in this world is free, including me." I said,
"Goodbye, girl."
Because there's other fish in the sea. Swim away and find somebody else that'll pay for your love with their wealth. That didn't hurt her, she just stuck up her
nose.
And that's the way that it goes.
And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way that it goes. And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way.
That's the way it goes. I stood by a church, saw a preacher man. He said to me with a plate in his hand,
"Son, I can see you've been sinning."
I said, "How come?" He started grinning. "When you die, you'll burn in hell if you don't throw your pennies in my well. Because God is everything, God is all. You are nothing, you are small. Before you're dead, you must be saved." From what he said, I felt betrayed. I said,
"Save my soul."
He drove off in a Rolls, and that's the way it goes. I got lost one day, I met a man with a hood. He held a cross and I stayed as far away as I could. He came up to me like he knew me and he said the N-word. It went through me, I felt gloomy from what I just heard.
Anger, anger,
sank down deep.
Stranger, stranger,
what do you speak? I stood with a blank expression, and then I asked this man a question. "Man in the hood, why do you say these things? I wish you could see that we're human beings. Please, mister, tell me why you hate me so." He smiled and said, "That's the way it goes.
And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way.
And that's the way that it goes.
And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way. And that's the way, and that's the way.
That's the way it goes. I saw an old man, he wore a smile. "Tell me, old man, how you survived the trial?" He said, "I kept this grin through thick and thin, and that's what made me win.
But I am an exception.
Many friends I had got caught up quick. Some turned bad and some took the quick exit. Some were weakened by the way things go. But I got treatment from a girl, you know. She was my wife, she helped me through. She lived a happy life and left smiling too. And soon I'll go and join her, and don't you know I'll be smiling, cause that's the way it goes. At 2 a.m. I turned on my picture tube, and I viewed a salute to the red, white, and the blue. But I couldn't understand it. Why'd they make it look so romantic? Flags raised, smiling faces, jets flying to outer spaces. And why now did I despise it? When I was younger, I used to prize it. But for some reason I felt cold, and that's an act of treason, so I've been told. But there was a little boy and he was me. He had hopes of joy for what he would be. He was still young, not yet part of this race. Still someone's son with an innocent face. He went on a walk, got caught in the flow.
And
that's the way that it goes.